Echoes of Tomorrow. Chapter 1. Arrival at Veridian. The starship Herald glided silently through the cosmos, its sleek hull reflecting the distant suns of the Andromeda galaxy. As it approached its destination, the luminous globe of Veridian 3 emerged from the darkness, a planet wrapped in swirling mists and vibrant colors, an untouched jewel suspended in the void. Dr. Alara Miles stood at the observation deck, her eyes fixed on the view before her. The planet's bioluminescent forests painted strokes of glowing greens and blues across the landscape, pulsing softly with life. Oceanic bodies shimmered under the starlight, vast and mysterious. It was both alien and beautiful, and it stirred a mix of excitement and solemnity in Alara's heart. The intercom crackled to life. "Final approach to Colony Vesta. Prepare for landing," announced the pilot's calm voice. Alara took a deep breath, her mind returning to the mission that brought her here. As the chief xenobiologist, her role was not only to study, but to safeguard this extraordinary ecosystem. The weight of this responsibility settled on her shoulders like the gravity of the new world drawing them down. The landing was smooth, a testament to the pilot's skill and the advanced technology at their disposal. As the doors of the Herald opened, a rush of alien air filled the cabin, crisp and tinged with the scent of an ocean she had yet to see up close. Alara stepped onto the soil of Veridian 3, the ground beneath her feet soft and spongy, carpeted with tiny, luminescent plants that lit up with her every step. The colony itself was a marvel of human ingenuity and alien tolerance. Dome-shaped structures made of a translucent material stood in harmony with the surrounding forests. They were designed to be unobtrusive, integrating seamlessly into the natural environment as if they had grown from the planet itself. Solar arrays mimicked the broad leaves of the local flora, and water purification systems were ingeniously paired with the natural water cycles of the planet. Alara's first task was to report to the central hub, a complex dubbed the Heart, due to its central location and vital role in the colony's operations. As she walked, she observed the settlers, scientists, engineers, families, all united by a common purpose, but each marked by their own reasons for coming to this distant world. Their faces reflected a blend of determination and wonder, mirroring her own emotions. Inside the Heart, the atmosphere was a buzz of activity. Screens displayed streams of data, atmospheric analyses, geological surveys, biological scans, all pulsating with the promise of new discoveries. Alara found her way to the command center, where Director Gideon Frost awaited her. Director Frost was a man of imposing presence, his sharp eyes scanning every detail. "De Miles," he greeted, his voice firm, "your expertise will be invaluable here. We're on the brink of expanding our operations. I trust you've familiarized yourself with the preliminary reports?" Alara nodded, aware of the underlying tension that accompanied his words. "I have, Director, but my primary concern remains the preservation of Veridian 3's ecosystems. We must proceed carefully. This world is not just a resource. It's a living entity." Frost's smile was thin, almost imperceptible. "Of course, but remember, our survival and success as a colony are just as vital. Balance, Dr. Miles, is key." As Alara left the meeting, her resolve hardened. The balance Frost spoke of was a delicate one indeed, and she knew that her role might soon bring her into conflict with the broader ambitions of the colony. But as the alien sun dipped below the horizon and the forests began to glow with ethereal light, she felt a deep connection to this world. Veridian was more than a new home. It was a mystery, a canvas of biological and ecological wonders waiting to be understood. And Alara Miles was determined to protect it, to learn its secrets without allowing them to be lost to the unyielding march of human expansion. Chapter 2, Life's Work. Dr. Alara Miles stepped lightly along the winding path that cut through the towering bioluminescent foliage of Veridian 3. Each step activated a soft glow from the plants, lighting her way in the dusk like the faded stars above. The air was rich with the scent of exotic pollen, a stark contrast to the sterilized environment of the orbital lab she had left behind. Alara had dedicated her life to xenobiology, driven not merely by curiosity, but by a personal creed to understand and protect. The tragic loss of her partner, swept away by a virulent pathogen that was as alien as the world it inhabited, had reshaped her pursuits. It had gifted her a relentless drive that was as much about safeguarding the future as it was about understanding the alien present. Veridian Fish was a biologist's dream, yet a Pandora's box. Each discovery held layers of wonder, cloaked in potential peril. Alara's days were filled with cataloguing new species, analyzing their interactions with human technologies, and predicting ecological adaptations. Her evenings, however, belonged to her personal project, the study of microbial life that thrived in the planet's luminescent plants, which she suspected held secrets to the planet's eerie night glow. On this particular evening, Alara was deep within the glow forest, so named for the radiant blue and green lights that emanated from its flora. She stopped at a large, fern-like specimen, its fronds arching over her head, casting a ghostly aura. With gentle hands, she took samples, her movements practiced and reverent. "Beautiful, aren't you?" she murmured to the plant, a habit she'd picked up since her isolation on this vibrant but lonely world. "What secrets are you keeping?" Her portable lab setup was a short distance away, shielded under a transparent biodome that kept the external elements at bay while allowing her to work immersed in the environment. As she prepared the samples, her communicator buzzed, a message from the colony director, likely about another meeting she would find a way to avoid. Her research couldn't pause for politics, not when there was so much at stake. The lab equipment hummed softly as it analyzed the samples. Alara's gaze drifted to the holographic display, showing a complex dance of microbial interactions. Her theory was that these interactions were not just random, but formed part of a sophisticated ecological network, possibly explaining the resilience and adaptability of the planet's biosphere. Suddenly, the analyzer beeped sharply, a deviation in the pattern. Alara leaned closer, her brow furrowed. The data suggested a new form of microbial life, one that her database couldn't classify. Excitement surged through her, tempered by the bite of caution. New microbes could mean new medicines or new diseases. As she recorded her findings in the digital log, her thoughts drifted to her late partner. Jamie had been by her side when they first landed, sharing her awe of Veridian 3's mysteries. His absence was a silent void, that accompanied her in her solitary explorations. Yet, in this uncharted scientific territory, she felt closest to him, a comforting presence in the pursuit of knowledge. Determined to understand her discovery, Alara set her equipment for a deeper analysis. Night had fully descended now, and the Glow Forest lived up to its name, a symphony of light beneath the starlit sky. It was a reminder of the dual nature of Veridian 3, visually mesmerizing, yet scientifically daunting. With each finding, Alara wove a tighter bond with the planet. She was here to explore, to learn, and most importantly, to protect. It was a mission born of loss, but pursued with hope. Here in the alien glow, surrounded by the whispers of a living planet, Dr. Alara Miles was exactly where she needed to be, her life's work a testament to the past and a beacon for the future.